it's on. We're live. Can somebody check?
I will.
I can check, but...
No, I can check as well.
Alright. Lo giorno ne s'andava, l'oro Bruno togliava l'inanima che il sonno dell'intera.
Okay, so we are still not live. Oh no, we are live. We're live.
Alright, so today we are going to be doing this junk here. So I believe that I fixed the Emacs configuration. So since nobody will be coding with me, I will use Emacs.
Yeah, but we still have the bug that we didn't fix last time.
And it will remain unfixed. It will remain
Which means that we have a window manager that only works with Magenta.
It will remain bugged. Okay. What?
I mean, that sounds good enough. Even if it was working, that would be the only person to use, man.
Yeah, it's not like some people are gonna use it. Okay, we're not using just files, so I'll delete it. I don't want to add Emacs here. And okay, I'll keep the menu though. This is fine. There we go. Let us see. Still 1 gigabyte. Dude, like LLVM is so heavy.
Wait, can you refresh my memory why we have LLVM there?
Clang for the LSP.
Oh, I see.
It is a good like...
Wait, so we're not using GCC anymore?
Oh, we are doing GCC. We're just using the LLVM to see that, like, the little
Oh, to
LSP
have LSP.
Yes.
Okay.
The little that we can leverage on the LSP. So source this. And voila, it works. So we can see, we can jump into code and check stuff here as well. I'll not do that because I'm gonna try to do tiling. So let's see.
Shouldn't we first try to see if it is still working?
Yes, it is. I know it is. For a fact.
Sure.
There we go. So if I press, I think it was Alt, wasn't it? Alt?
No, you need to do Control Shift.
Alt E. That started. Alt.
How is that
hold.
working though? Because you're not you. Did you press Control Shift?
No.
How is that working?
I don't know. Don't ask questions.
What the?
Stop asking questions right now.
Don't you remember that we had this problem before?
Yes, but don't ask questions. I'm telling you. Be ignorant. Remain ignorant. Okay, so if we press Alt D, then that's the menu. So we can basically search an application like Firefox, and it opened on my browser. Because, well, it's just a window like to show it opened on my system, right? But anyway, you got the point. Alt T opens Emacs, and these resizes. So with the right button of the mouse and the left.
But that's
kind of
weird, right? The window manager assumes that Emacs is installed.
Well. I mean, like, we should actually, this is just for us to test, right? These configurations here, they should be in a config file. So
they should.
So anyway, what was Alt F1? I don't even recall. So let me spawn Emacs. Okay, so now I need to press Ctrl Shift. Yeah, now I can escape. Now I can run. Now Ctrl E, Alt E. Yes. So I think it switches, right? Yes. So Alt F1
I think it's it is doing the window thing, like which window is on top of which.
Okay, perfect. So let me close. Now let's see what we can do about it. So right now we're just spawning programs like this, so I think we can keep it like this. I'll not even use Roffy, because that's another thing in DWM, because I know it will work, so it doesn't matter. So let's do the tiling. So it's this part here. So we're gonna use some calculations like these actually. So
yeah, but I don't know how we're gonna actually do because we're gonna have.
First of all,
we need to do multiple math, because we need to pick the current application and do the tiling on that. Yes. You know what I mean?
So we need, whenever you spawn an application, from a certain. Okay, whenever you spawn an application, you capture that as an event, which is analogous to what we're doing here.
Yeah.
And then when you do that, you basically resize the window into a specified block in your screen. So the tiling algorithm is the thing that least matters. The thing that most matters. I heard an Oblivion sound. I hope that's not that.
No, he's muted.
Okay, so it wasn't. Anyway, so when you press like a random button, whatever, then it's gonna tile things. I think the easiest approach for us to pursue right now is you just press a button and the windows arrange in that position. So that would be the easiest thing. I think. I'm not sure because I don't know how to see what are the windows that are currently open, right? So
that's actually a good question.
So
how do you see?
So first thing we gotta do is either is to see if we can capture all the windows currently open inside the window manager. And if we cannot, then at least we need to be able to see, okay, you spawned a new program via this command, so add it to a stack, a list or array, whatever. So we can have the things there. So let's see here how it's handling this. So if it gets an event type of a motion notify and a start sub window is none, is different than none, sorry. So that means that you are selecting you are selecting a window, then it adjusts the window in this resizing. So this is fine. We don't care about this. We care about this logic here. How do we get to the actual...
Yeah, I think the motion notify is basically
wrong,
to calculate...
Sorry? Let me just switch here. Writing... window manager in C and exclamation mark, and that's it.
We should actually, I think it would be a better title if we put trying to copy i3 in C.
Who cares?
Because that's basically what the tiling will be doing.
Okay, so let us think. This is not trivial at all.
Well, without types, no things are trivial.
Who cares types, man? Types are useless.
Okay, so the first thing is we need to discover.
Let me think here.
Do you know if we have access to the boundaries, like the dimensions of things? Do you know that? Like,
I don't even know if we have access to the things. That is the problem. So we need to discover how to get, because we get the event, that's fine. I don't want the event though. I want to save all the programs. But I'm thinking of this case, how do other window managers handle this? Because, for example, for example, let me run the thing again. You will see immediately what I mean. It's gonna start. Okay, I started Emacs, you see? So yeah. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna type Emacs again. Right, it opened Emacs. Good. But how would I know that this Emacs got spawned from this process here? From this xterm process? I would know that, well, it has this ID under this as a parent. The problem is, and it shares like, it forked, right? So it shared the context.
I don't think we should care about the program itself. We should care about many windows. I don't think the window manager is aware.
No, you're not understanding what I'm saying. Well, I'm not saying that I should care about which program is specifically being launched. I'm caring about how do I know programs that programs are being launched. I don't. I don't know that a user went to the terminal and typed Emacs.
No, yeah, but I don't think we care about programs. Like, you are right. You are right in the sense that we don't care about which programs, but we also don't care about the programs. Like,
why not?
I think that the only abstraction we care is Windows. I think that's how it's being done to do the resizing there in that else if. It's not. It's only assuming that we have sub windows and windows. That's what I think it's going on.
But the problem is, if you don't care about the programs and you care about Windows, you need to fit the programs in the windows.
But isn't that already happening naturally?
I don't know.
Because when you resize a window, you are resizing Emacs as well. Don't you agree?
Because Emacs is inside the. Okay, I think Emacs is indeed inside the window. The problem is, how do I know which windows are open?
Yeah, that's a very good question. So we need to take a look. We need to discover how to get all the sub windows available.
Can I close the terminal? I'm dumb.
Okay, so let me search for that. How to get all open windows. What is the name? It is xlib.c.
Yes, xlib.
Xlib. We need to get all the windows available. Can't you autocomplete that? Do you know that?
Autocomplete what, dude? I tried looking. There's nothing that I care about. How to tell Windows open?
Are you sure? Because for me it would be very intuitive to have all the windows inside the display. Because you have a display there, you see?
I have. You're assuming that it makes sense, actually.
Yeah, we are assuming intuition. And you're done. Okay,
And it
cool.
doesn't even have anything. That's strange.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pointer, though.
Yeah, even though.
No, wait.
So
Then it's not like this. It is like this. Come on, dude. Can't I just get the reference of it? Come on. Come on, dude. Are you serious? What is a display?
Yeah, I'm trying to look into the docs to see if I can find the answer to that question.
It is
so we want to discover what is a display.
It is an X display. Awesome. Screen.
Display functions.
There is a screen.
Screen is also a good bet.
Data visual root visual.
Backing store.
I think I have an idea. I spot from this here. So let me.
Oh no! Don't tell me that each root has the pointers to the childs. Oh no! No.
If that's the case, I'm dropping right now.
That would be like the worst case scenario ever. Yay!
Well, I can just build, I guess. Does not contain the flake. What? Oh.
Xlib manual. Did you recall where we looked into the documentation last time?
Do you see this? The pointer?
Yeah.
When you open X11 and then the pointer is on the void, like it is on nothing, then it stays with its X. See, this is the pointer. But when you are actually in a window, it doesn't stay like this. So if I go to, for example, Emacs, for example, I try running the Alt E here. It doesn't work. If I run inside another program, it works. You see? So the point is, this thing here, I think it is just capturing the stuff because this is inside the boundaries of the window manager. So when we are here, this is outside. This is inside. So because this is part of the window, that's part of the program, the main program, which is the window manager. So what I think, and when you enter in like, I don't know, i3, for example, it is already a given that it has like a something like a wallpaper, right? So I'm gonna put it as a wallpaper, but I don't think it is the wallpaper itself. It is the foreground, the background. It is actually part of the window manager as well. So I think that it's actually making a window over all the screen that you can interact with the window manager in that direction. So then it would make sense to spawn anything,
Yeah.
and then you can control the tiling because you know the.
Okay, so let's do that. Let's add a background. What do you think?
Well, let's see if we can do it. I'm not sure. So let's think.
We need to spawn the first window. We need to do a X resize window. No, not X resize window. Sorry.
Yeah, but fill it with what? With nothing.
With a PNG.
No, but dude, like that is. We just need to spawn a window. It doesn't need to have anything. It just needs to be a window. It doesn't need to have a program or anything. The problem is what goes inside. They're making this start sub window, which comes from the event. Like the event updates that. Oh
Yeah.
no. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, wait.
This next event picks things from the and tags them to the display.
Yeah, I think that the display would be the key in this particular case. Like spawn a window with nothing inside it. Is that possible?
Good question.
Is that possible? So let me try to find the documentation that we used last time because I completely lost it.
So can I do something like, how are we making a new window? It is just grab key, blah blah blah. X create window event.
That's cool.
Create window. Pass a display, a window, and a bunch of like shady ints. Amazing. We have a window.
Full color map. Oh. Okay, so window functions. There is a place to do that. So create windows.
Why do we need to pass
X
a window?
create window.
Why do we need to pass a window through the X create window? And it's not even a pointer.
Why do we need to pass? Oh, X create window. I do have that function here. Let me take a look. So you need to pass the. No, you need to pass the parent, dude. You need to pass the parent. That window is the
What
is
if
the
I
parent
don't have
window.
a parent?
That is exactly the problem that we had last time. Not last time, the first session, I believe. Because I said, how can we have a parent? How can we have a function to create a window if we don't have a parent? Because we don't have a window. What I think we need to do.
I don't think it's this function.
How did we solve that problem before? Do you remember?
Did we?
Yeah, we did because we have a window manager that you can it spawns with a default thing, right? With a terminal. Is that right?
Yes.
I think that's the key. You don't have the option of not starting with anything. I think that's exactly what you said about i3. It installs a program with the background stuff, and that's the initial window of everything.
That's how we're doing it. The for root window.
The full root window. Where is that?
This argument here.
Does that return a window?
Yes, it's a macro.
Okay, so let's use that to do the X create window then. Let me read you the attributes because I do have them. I think we should use the X create simple window, not because it requires less stuff.
Not that it matters much because.
Yeah, that you can use the default stuff. The two integers, they are the X and Y coordinates, which are the top left outside corner of the Windows borders, and they are relative to the inside of the parent Windows borders. So yeah, a 0, 0 should be fine.
And what is the
next number? The next two numbers are the width and the height of the window.
What about this?
The next number is the border width. The border width specifies the width of the created window's borders in pixels.
Next.
Border pixel value of the window.
Next.
Background pixel value of the window.
So
okay, I
this
think that means
returns
that
a
you
window.
can go to the run script and remove the creation of the if we get this done, we can remove the instantiation of the terminal in the run script because
So,
you're already gonna have a window inside, right?
wait, say it again.
If we manage to create a default window that you call WD, I believe that allows us to remove the instantiation of the terminal in the run script.
Yes, yes. So this, I think we can just put on the window. And then
but this is C, so the order matters.
Yes. Window. But let me see, these two here, they're just to grab stuff, but this also is here.
No, but yeah, but in the X grab buttons, they also are using the default root window.
Oh, I see. Let me replace it all, actually. This.
Okay, let's see if this compiles.
Let me see one thing first here. So this here means that all the things that we start on this event, they will be rooted on this event that's coming from this window.
Yeah, I believe so.
So, all right. Kind of cryptic, but let's see. It compiled. That doesn't mean much, but it did.
Yeah, but this is not a good test. We should remove the.
I can't escape, but I cannot also start Emacs. And I cannot grab as well. I cannot resize. Yes.
Okay, so you probably nuked something. Yeah, right. So we probably did something bad. Is the return of this function a pointer or a window? It is a window.
Yeah, it's a window. But here's what I'm thinking now. Oh, wait. Could it be that this size is too small? What are the... I don't know. Let's test, but I have another hypothesis. 800, 600.
I will be back.
Alright. 800, 600. Okay, let's compile. Let's see. Okay. Cannot escape, but I can also not spawn anything. Okay, so the problem
I'm back.
Indeed on this here. I guess that it cannot get, because when it was the default window, it is the default window of the context. When you are doing this, I'm not sure it's...
I'll have to leave to 5 minutes. So I'm sorry for that, but nobody else can go do that. So I'll be back. Try to look into the documentation of the X create simple window, and I think we should also search for tiling in X11 xlib stuff, because maybe you're gonna learn how to do this.
DWM. How they do it?
Window. I don't think they have tiling in tiny WM.
DWM that has.
Oh, DWM. Okay, sorry. Yeah, you can take a look at that, and then maybe you can have inspiration on that. I'll be back soon.
Okay. Let me think then. By the way, is Nathan there? He is. I'll put it here in case you say something, Nathan.
Yeah, yes.
Okay. So if you say something, I don't know, just try to, because I'm not looking. Dude, I really dislike C. It really gets on my way thinking. So let me think. This comes from that display. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Let me look at DWM Git. I don't know if they use Mercurial or something. They don't. They use Git for my happiness. Let me look at the header file. Let's see. So they create a display, they pass in a window. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Let's see. Static validates the code here. They just make. Oh. So they have their own structure. This is interesting. Which is defined here, I guess. Yes. Which is an own structure that has the DPI, the screen, the display, the screen, window. It's drawable. I don't know what that means. Okay. They set these elements. What does create pixmap does? Creates a pixmap. That's interesting. Okay. Resize. They just change on the structure. Very cool. Font. Okay, this doesn't really matter. Huh? What is this? Text. I don't care. Map. Oh, right. I think I see the problem. Xsync. Let's see. Flushes the output buffer and sets waits until all requests have been received and processed by the X server. Okay. All right. This code is very clean. What about this? So, okay. In contrast to other, select a substructured redirect mask on your root window to receive events about window disappearance. Okay. Interesting. So they access. So that is the problem that I was talking to Linus. Okay, let's see. Declarations, apply rules, range, and a bunch of other stuff. Function implementations, that's fine. Size hints. Button press, attach. Oh no. Mhm.
I'm back.
Okay, I'm looking at DWM right now, and how. By the way, it's harder than I think to like try to think and do a stream because well, there's nobody watching, right? But if somebody was watching, then we would have to like give attention to people. That's hard.
Yeah, giving attention is always hard.
So this is interesting because DWM does their own struct where they store all this stuff, which is very different than what I expected actually.
I imagine that it's very common to people to just build abstractions on top of the current library.
But this is the function that I care about.
Oh boy.
Yes. So, ooh, this is interesting. Monaco. Okay. Motion notify. Resize. Resize the mouse. Restack.
Wow, they have a abstraction for the changes in the windows. They call X window changes. That's very unexpected.
Wait, where are you looking at X window changes?
It was in there. Oh, there. 1.13.62.
Yeah, I don't know what it
I
is,
think
but
this is
it
from.
sounds cool, man.
It sounds weird. Why would you have an abstraction to change it?
I don't think this.
Which
Well, this
changes you
is from
did?
X
You want
lib,
to
right?
Control Z the changes, maybe?
I don't know.
Restack. Drawbar, whatever that means. If it's floating. Okay. Oh,
There's a
this is
stack
probably
mode.
locked? I don't know. Raise window.
Oh, there's a function called X configure window.
Yes, I saw, but
Hmm.
that doesn't mean much.
Yeah, but maybe that's how you do the resizing of the thing.
Set full screen. This is interesting. Yeah, but this doesn't.
I think this means that the library is
Setup.
pretty not uh, like it's not gonna provide us the power that we need because it seems that this DWM thing is doing a lot of functions on their own.
No, of course it is. It's just raise windows. How they raise windows? It's another question. Do not transform children into zombies when they terminate. Okay, there's yes, there's like zombie processes.
Oh yeah.
Unix. She's cringe. Okay. Init screen. That is exactly what I wanted. Thank you. So display width and display height. Are we setting this? We are
No.
indeed not. Why are we not? Is a good question. So let's do it. So I don't like this, but let's just leave it this if here. So they just.
I would like to take a look on the default screen function. What exactly is that doing?
Oh, this is their function, I guess.
Awesome.
No, it is. Oh, unless it is. I already had it open. I'm stupid. Oh,
Okay, not in here. But
let me
there's an
see. Maybe an
utu.c.
import. Hmm.
There's another file called utu.c. Best name.
No. Transient. Let me see. It's funny how easy it is to compile this. Given that you have all the stuff. The full root window.
Oh, you're using that? That's
Yeah.
great.
So that
X
cuts
creates
me.
simple window. Okay, that's also great.
That's
Wait,
strange.
is that a C syntax? I never seen this before.
Yeah, this?
No, yeah, this equal to equal to equal.
I think it makes sense, but I never seen it as well.
Dude, we have that in a bunch of languages. For example, JavaScript.
Oh, screw that. That's not a language.
So
That's
in those examples, the assignment is not a statement only. It is a expression, right?
Yeah.
So it is, how can I say, right associative. So it starts on the right, do the assignment, and returns the value that was assigned. So the chain just works.
This is very interesting because it is exactly what we are doing here. So they make a window, they set the height, width, whatever, flags, I don't know.
What is X set WM normal hints?
No
What
idea.
is that supposed to mean?
I don't know. Don't ask many questions here. Specifies the connection to the X server. This specifies the size. Hints to the window. What the heck?
What is maybe you're lacking text the naming scheme things. What is a hint in this context?
No idea. No idea. I know nada of it.
Oh, I see.
Select input.
Line 11. Line 11, dude. We need to discover what that is.
Yeah, let's see it later, man. I don't think it is really relevant.
No. We did that because maybe that's how it's doing the resizing to be full screen.
Okay, I will check, but I really doubt it is anything relevant. Specifies the connection, blah blah, whatever. Okay, what does it do, my friend? Allocate size hints, structure, and set read window VM normal hints property. Whatever that means.
Yeah, that's a bad description.
Yeah, what is a hint? I don't know.
What is a hint?
Yes, I don't know.
Okay, I will search for that. You can continue reading the code, but I think that on line 20, he's defining the sizes of stuff, and then on line 22, it is actually setting, like using whatever h is.
What is this? Okay, that's rubbish.
Okay, so let's search for
OpenBSD. Who cares for OpenBSD? Oops, there's more hints garbage here. I don't even know what that is.
Okay,
Zinerama.
so apparently the hint for a window manager indicates what type of function the window has.
It's bullshit.
What is that supposed to mean?
So this is a helper function they made to create root window. That's interesting. So they fetch a screen. Huh, okay, let's try doing this. I like this. So a screen, I suppose it is axis screen. Is there any type like this? Screen equals to the full screen. And then we pass this, and this gives a... Hey man, what is the type of this garbage? It is a macro. Awesome.
It is a macro. Okay, so let's see. What is the name? Default screen? Yeah. Default screen xlib.
So screen is a type that I think is specified in here, which is just an integer. Beautiful. I love this.
Dude, It returns the number of depths. What does that mean? The names,
Man,
though.
like, yes, dude.
The names get worse. Okay, so let me see.
Okay, let me pick this.
Screen. No plane.
Because I think this is what we care about and not the rows, certainly.
Oh, okay, so the default screen macro returns the default screen number referenced in the X open display routine. X open display is a function that we are using on line 6 up.
Just one thing. What is root? Root is the window.
Yeah, root is probably the parent window.
Okay. What is the thing you said?
So default screen macro returns the default screen number referenced in the X open display routine. So the function that we are calling on line 8 up, that is the screen number referenced. That is what the default screen macro returns.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm assuming they must be equivalent, maybe?
Well, I will
Yeah.
assume, certainly.
Do you know why? Because on line 8 up, you are not doing a comparison. You are doing an assignment, dude.
Yes.
Which is cursed.
Assignment and a comparison after.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sucks.
It's cursed.
They did the Walrus operator in Python just to do this. That's the moment
Anyway,
that I
so I
dropped
think that
Python.
the X open display may be equivalent to the default screen. Now the question is,
There's a bunch of other a bunch of atoms here,
net
which I think
atoms.
is how they configure stuff. Init cursors, cursor normal, resize, and move. Okay, then mil helper functions. Update bars, update status, exchange property, and do whatever. Focus and grab keys, select input, and whatever.
Which function are you reading?
Oh, this setup.
Oh, this is setup.
Okay, but let me try passing root here now. Because instead of using that cryptic value, I actually have something now. So these events that get captured on the root. This makes sense to me. Now, if this is right, is a different question.
Did you rebuild?
Yes, sir. Okay.
No, that's progress.
Yes, it did spawn. Okay, there's nothing here. Can I spawn from here? I cannot.
Yeah, but maybe it's because the dimensions of the window that we created before. It's very tiny.
Huh. Okay. Probably is not killing those
Um,
processes, but anyway.
question: Why? Why do we need SW and SH?
They use it on resizing, which is not my
Oh,
case. So
yeah, but we should do that.
yeah, later.
Um,
Like later on when you need to do this, yes, we do resizing. For just this,
okay.
for just this, we're not.
Yeah, no, that's fine. But I want my idea, at least for today, at least. I think we need a window that is spawns in the beginning of the process, and it fits in the entire screen. And then with that, we don't need to do the trick that you were showing before, like you have the cross cursor because you don't have a window there. Because you're always gonna have a window there. You see?
I kind of think that's how they do it.
Yeah, probably. Because who the hell wants a window manager that you can't spawn stuff? You need to have something else to begin with. That's actually the answer to that question from the first session. Where is the parent window? None. You start with one.
Mm-hmm.
How do you create a window if you don't have a parent? You always have a parent. That's the answer. So I think what we should focus on today is to grab that window that you create on line 11 up, especially because that works. We just tested that out. And then we try to resize that to fulfill the entire screen. If we accomplish that today, I would be happy.
Try to resize that root?
Yeah, the root window to be...
Well, I think it is not that hard then. Because there's that update attribute, I guess. Change property. Let's see.
How to resize window, xlib.
Oh, actually, there is here, dude. Move resize window. Ah, okay. It might be easy, actually. Can you check the values of this?
Sure. X move, resize window. X move,
okay, what are these
resize.
ints? That's a good question.
What are these ints? Okay, so display is the display. The first int is the window, actually. It's not an int. After the display, put the window.
Yes.
Yeah, you did that. Then the x and the y are the coordinates, which define the new position of the window relative to its parent.
The new position relative to its parent. So 0, 0, that is the start.
Yeah, and then the next two ints, they are specify the width and the height, which define the interior size of the window. We want this to be maxed. How can we get max values?
Yeah, for now it's hard coded, right, on how we're spawning, but we should be configured like these values, I guess. Okay, just these, right?
Retrieve retrieve physical screen sizes. No, I don't want to retrieve the current size. I want to retrieve the maximum. Sorry?
There's still nothing here.
No. But if it is based on top of the top left corner, you need to remove the terminal. The terminal is on top of the window. You see?
No, but that doesn't matter, dude, because this spawns before the terminal, and this is filling the whole screen.
How do you know that the screen has that size?
Because I specified it to have that size.
Oh, okay, that's fair. I actually think... oh boy.
This is not easy. So
yeah,
you can spawn.
this is not easy.
Yeah, I cannot run anything here.
Okay, how to window that fits the entire screen. Xlib. That's what we were talking about.
Where's the event?
Okay, how to get the X window from a process ID? This is something that we're gonna have to tackle at some point. But this is not it still. Specific size and specific position. No, this is also not what we want.
This is interesting because grab key just grabs the key. Why would grab key not work? It will mean that you're not inside the boundaries of a display. That explains the... That explains the weird thing. Just a second, let me stretch a little bit.
Sure. Okay, so how to resize window?
What's your debate? Let me see here.
To change the size. Yeah, to change the size and location of a window, you use xmove resize window. We are using the correct function. Change the size and location.
There's nothing inside the window, right? Because look at here how this window is being made. Like, you see this second thing here? So
Yep.
you got the thing from the mouse, and then you set that on the. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I kind of know a way, but that's not what I wanted, because these events are coming from this start here. If you see here, we specify X button event. You see, so it comes from buttons. So
Yep.
if I press like I don't know whatever, then it's gonna put one here, and the window will come with this guy, and then all I need to do is set this to the like append this to a list or something, an array, whatever. And put this as children of this window here, I guess. The question is, why setting this window with this size doesn't do anything? Let me try to do this real quick. So
Sure.
maybe we don't even want it just system run to begin with. But let's see.
Wait, why did you talk about system run?
Maybe what we want is not system run, because it might be that it's escaping the window, which I don't think it is, but because otherwise we wouldn't be able to resize or anything. But I mean,
Yeah, that's what I think it's happening. It needs to be inside a window.
config def.h. This is where you configure stuff. So
There are
here,
rules.
screw rules. I want you to see here dmenu ran blah 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 with this stuff and suckless terminal, which is their terminal. And then they set a bunch of key bindings. You see? So
Yeah. View, zoom.
so this is here. When you press the mod key and this
P, that's P.
is gonna spawn.
Wow, that's actually like that's a
Here.
very clever way to do that.
There it is. So they do if the arg okay, if the menu is on, then they do some special stuff. If it otherwise it is okay, if it's all right, I see. So they are taking into account that you are spawning things from the menu. This is very interesting. I don't know how they handle this, but anyway. So this is the case that I think we have no problem, which is you're spawning it from an application inside the window manager. So
Yeah,
there's
what
no
we are
concern.
doing, basically, I think.
So and then if it's the child, because recall, like if you spawn the process, this is going to be executed, and then the both are gonna be on the same context, and then you need to limit by saying, okay, who is actually the fork worked, and then it's gonna start processing from here on the child process.
Yep.
So okay, children, if this connection is closed, okay, if this, then close the connection number on this wing. On what? Huh? This is very interesting.
This is weird as well because
Yes.
whatever they are doing there, I still don't get why we're having the problem with the window. Because you said something about that. You said you wanted to try it out something with the start sub window. Could you explain that again?
Okay, like when you spawn a window, right? It is bound on the event of the mouse, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking we have this root window here, and then what I think would make sense is to add new windows on top of this window, and then just like add them as if they were an array or something.
Oh.
But I think that's not exactly what I intended to. They're
Yeah.
using exec VP. Huh. Man, I'm very sleepy.
I also am very sleepy. Um. Maybe we should sleep before doing this sort of projects.
Yes, I think so. Especially seeing that I'm
Sleep.
roasted.
Well, I don't know. Maybe we have, I don't know, maybe 1 hour. How much time do we have in OBS?
We have exactly 1 hour, I think.
Mm. Yeah, we can try to push a little bit more, but if we
55.
are both sleepy, I don't think we're gonna go
I
very
don't see
far.
much progress on this though. That's my problem.
Oh yeah, but the problem with this sort of project is that we don't know.
It's like archaeology. You gotta basically
Yes,
go
it is
and
archaeology. It is archaeology, which means that we need to be patient. We can't expect to do like to keep the pace of, I don't know,
yeah.
spatula
So
or
I
stuff.
think, but here's the thing. I think it's more worthwhile investing time into reading, not even like code, just like somebody probably did the documentation on X11. That is better than their documentation on X11 because it assumes a lot of stuff like hint. Okay, what is a hint, dude? What is a class hint? I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's a good plan. The only problem with that plan is that I know for a fact that you and I are not gonna read.
I don't want to, but I think we need to. If we
Uh,
unless we're dropping this project, which I don't think we want to.
I don't know. No, I don't think we should drop it. I think we should be true to what we need. We know we need to do, and we need to read in order to be. We need to learn how to do archaeology. That's going to be the title
Yeah.
for today. We need to
Okay,
learn how to
so
do archaeology.
I'm happy that we did this and we didn't break it. So I'll keep it.
Sure.
So I'll keep
Maybe that's
this.
doing something bad. Maybe that's leaking the memory of whatever is
Well,
going on there.
you never know. You never
You're
know.
never gonna know.
So anyway,
Uh,
I will check. I'll check if like probably somebody wrote something about it. So I'll stop the stream. I will
sure.
stop here. So I don't know. I don't think anybody's watching us.
I'm not
But
checking for
one
a
person has
fact.
subscribed. So I will just stop and we check it later, alligator.